What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, November 23rd. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Zach LaVine from the Chicago Bulls playing the Charlotte Hornets, who have the 5th worst defense overall. And although they've been pretty good versus opposing point guards, Zach LaVine has averaged 33.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. He's projected at 34 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.2 times value. He's $6,600 DraftKings salary and $800 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 219.5 points in this game. It's a fast-paced game, a decent matchup, so I like Zach LaVine here versus the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Joshua Byers. Joshua Byers, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's $100 comment contest. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Donovan Mitchell from the Utah Jazz playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who have the 7th worst defense overall, and they give up the 9th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Donovan Mitchell has averaged 41.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 31% usage rate. He's projected at 39.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5 times value. He's $7,900 DraftKings salary and $700 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 222.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Donovan Mitchell here versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Miles Bridges from the Charlotte Hornets playing the Chicago Bulls, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Miles Bridges has averaged 25 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He scored 48 fantasy points in 34 minutes last game. He's projected at 22.9 fantasy points here tonight. I think he scores more than that. He's $5,300 DraftKings salary and $400 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 219.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Miles Bridges here versus the Chicago Bulls. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Al Horford from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Miami Heat, who have a pretty good defense overall, but they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Al Horford has averaged 34.1 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 21% usage rate. He scored 38 fantasy points in 34 minutes last game, projected at 33.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.6 times value. He's $6,000 DraftKings salary and $1,300 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 212.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, in a nice matchup. So I like Al Horford here versus the Miami Heat. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Anthony Davis from the LA Lakers playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing centers. Anthony Davis has averaged 50.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 30% usage rate. He scored 62 fantasy points last game in 35 minutes, projected at 53.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's $10,000 DraftKings salary and $1,700 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 221 points scored in this game. This is a fantastic matchup, so I like Anthony Davis here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck. Do you want more fantasy picks? Check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day, so I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.